Why did NATO expansion become one of the most controversial issues in post-Cold War Europe? Why does Russia describe Ukraine's alignment with the West as a security threat? And why has the Ukraine conflict reshaped energy markets, military spending, and alliance politics across the globe? To understand this war, we must examine the structural tension between Russia, NATO, and the evolving European security order. After the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, the Cold War bipolar system ended, and NATO, originally formed to counter Soviet expansion, did not dissolve. Instead, it expanded eastward, incorporating former Warsaw Pact states such as Poland, Hungary, and the Baltic countries. From NATO's perspective, expansion was voluntary and defensive, offering security guarantees to states that sought protection. From Russia's perspective, however, the movement of a Western military alliance closer to its borders altered the regional balance of power. This reflects the security dilemma. One side sees defense, the other sees encroachment. Ukraine occupies a strategic and symbolic position in this dynamic. Geographically, it sits between Russia and the European Union. Politically, its orientation signals whether Eastern Europe leans toward Western institutions or Russian influence. When Ukraine pursued closer ties with the European Union and signaled potential NATO aspirations, Moscow framed it as a red line for its national security. The 2014 annexation of Crimea and the full-scale invasion in 2022 can be interpreted through competing narratives. Russia describes its actions as strategic defense. Ukraine and Western states describe them as violations of sovereignty and international law. The conflict has broader systemic implications. NATO has strengthened its eastern flank, increased defense spending, and welcomed new members such as Finland and Sweden, further altering the regional balance. Energy politics also shifted dramatically. Europe reduced dependence on Russian gas, accelerating diversification of energy sources. Sanctions targeting Russian banks, technology imports, and energy exports illustrate how economic statecraft has become central to modern conflict. The war demonstrates that military confrontation now interacts closely with financial systems and global markets. International law and global governance institutions have also been tested. The United Nations has condemned aggression, but Security Council divisions limit enforcement. The International Criminal Court has issued arrest warrants related to alleged war crimes, illustrating how legal mechanisms operate alongside geopolitical rivalry. Meanwhile, humanitarian crises and refugee flows into Europe highlight the human dimension of interstate conflict. The war is not only strategic, it reshapes societies and regional stability. The Russia-Ukraine conflict reflects multiple layers of international relations theory. Realist concerns about security and balance of power, liberal emphasis on institutions and sovereignty, and constructivist insights about identity and historical narratives. It reveals how unresolved post-Cold War tensions can escalate when structural mistrust persists. Understanding this conflict requires examining power distribution, alliance dynamics, and competing visions of European order. And now that you see how regional security crises reshape global politics, the next step is to analyze the role of nuclear deterrence and arms control in maintaining or challenging global stability.